Hey guys, on today's episode of Buds Mafia, we of course go over the awesome wild card weekend of the NFL. We go over some Leafs' recent streak of success for once, recap the World Juniors, talk about some recent signings, talk about news around the NHL, and of course, we'll end up doing our picks and previews of the divisional round, Bills, Broncos, the whole NFC, and everything like that. Our betting segments. Go follow us. Go subscribe. Let's get into the episode.
Tavares coming out, sends it in a goal. They score! They score! Holy mackerel, they score! Morgan Riley! Mo Riley! The Leafs have won it! They're going to the second round!
Gonna run for it, he got it! And there he goes! Inside the 10, the 5! Oh, the play of the year in the NFL!
Welcome back, everyone, to episode 51 of the Buds Mafia Podcast. Nice, bright and early for me and Jackson. Nice little Monday morning before we start our day. Before we get going, I just want to say, so last year we actually started this podcast on January 13th. So basically one full year of the Buds.
Right.
Go comment, like, subscribe, keep us going. But Jackson, we haven't talked in a while. Actually, we were texting all during the Bills game, but we'll talk about that later. But how was your weekend?
It was pretty good.
He's a little sleepy.
I worked till 11:15 on Saturday or Friday, and then Taylor and I got up and went to Georgetown for a little bit on Saturday morning, and then had a family bowling Christmas thing at Burlington Bowl on Saturday afternoon, and then came home and watched football.
There you go.
Played a little Minecraft.
Yeah, you're addicted to Minecraft now.
Dude, I don't know what it is. It's horrible. My
Yeah.
brother just texted me too, saying that if I want my Xbox back, I can have it back. I was like, I don't think I need it. I think I'm going to be. I think I'll be way too addicted to video games.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How's
drafts are
your
done
weekend?
for us. It was good. Pretty much the same thing. I have a new job, so I had to go into work a little bit on Saturday, but I got home just in time for the Panthers game. I mean, I'll just say right now, my drafts are done. My draft's just this fucking wild card weekend. Honestly, these games have been insane. We're gonna get to them, but besides the Patriots Chargers game last night, I think every game the team that was trailing going into the last 2 minutes has won the game. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's
Like
insane.
Every game, Saturday was nuts with the Green Bay and Bears game. Obviously, the Bills game was crazy. Eagles 49ers game. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
in the past, maybe with Brady and some of these other guys, the wild card weekends can kind of a slop fest. Just fucking hasn't been the best, but this one's been insane. Besides the Patriots Chargers game, that game kind of stunk.
Yeah. I gotta dump Jacoby Myers and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Yeah. Fuck him. I hate him.
He was chirping every single fucking
Every
play.
single play. Did
Every
nothing.
single play.
Did absolute zero. Zip. Score a touchdown. Win the game.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Trey White locked his ass up on that last play of the game too, but we'll get
I don't
to
think
that
I've ever
later.
called Trevor Lawrence Prince Charming more in my life. I have a few words after it and a few words before it as well, but you know.
What are your thoughts on that whole press conference thing that people are mixed feelings about it, but with Liam Cohen?
Oh,
You see that?
with what the lady said to him?
Yeah, like she was praising him, and I don't know, people are saying this is a beautiful moment, which I don't care, but people are saying like, oh, this is soft shit, like fuck these pussies, all this stuff.
Well,
Like, I was like, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I sent it to you, and then I said Liam Cohen needs this, and then I said something else, which will not be said again.
No, I don't know. I think people are kind of hardos. Like,
No,
I don't know.
I
I thought Liam appreciated it. I don't think he's
I
like
thought
fuck
it
this
was
chick,
nice.
but
I thought
yeah.
it was nice for a guy who just lost a football game.
yeah, I was gonna say if that was the other way around, and I was McDermott me seeing that video, I may lose my mind. But
McDermott would have been fired already.
yeah, he would have been fired as soon as it came out. That saved his job.
Yeah.
But we'll get to the Bills game later. It sucks that we can't, like, if this was a full-time job and we can film 2 or 3 times a week, that'd be fun. But obviously we got to
Yeah.
talk about the World Juniors. Yeah, I mean, we recorded, I think, right before the Canada-Czechia game last time. Yeah, I mean, we don't have to get into it too much, but Canada lost to Czechia. third year in a row in a quarter or semifinals match, the last minute goal by Czechia.
I got Ryan really mad.
I was so pissed. I went up to...
I got Ryan really mad.
Yeah, he got me pissed, but it's all right. And yeah, I mean, but I don't... So I see a lot of these old hockey players and like Team Canada players kind of tweeting this, like Scotty Upshall and these guys. Hockey Canada has to change something because...
Well, that was the whole point of what they did with bringing in, like, didn't they bring in Dale Hunter and they brought in a general manager and a VP of, like, they've done things and taken steps in the right direction. So it's like, it's not even that, it's just maybe decision making as well.
Yeah. But it's just like, I don't really know who else they would have taken. That's kind of the thing. And it's
there was the kid from the CHL. I want to say he like led the CHL in points through games and had like the most points. I can't remember. I think
it might be Jake O'Brien. I'm trying to remember who I think I know who you're talking about, but it's not even that. It's not even the wrong. It's the development of these players. I don't know if it's because, you know, when I started playing hockey, you could hit when you were 7, 8 years old. Now kids aren't hitting till they're like 13, 14. So it's not that embedded in their game, which, hey, I don't know if I would want to see my kid throwing bodies at 6 years old and getting hurt and stuff like that. But like,
yeah, you do.
Yeah, I kind of. But like, every player wants to be McDavid and MacKinnon, which I don't blame them. But I remember watching like in the early World Juniors when Canada, like teams used to fear Canada. Like I was fearing Czechia because I knew Czechia would come out hard. Like, I don't know if you remember like Jordan Tutu, like obviously fucking Mike Richards, these guys fucking, yeah, they were going to put up points, but they're also going to fucking kill you. And there's no one on Canada who really installed fear. Like we can dance with the best of them. Like we're the best skill in the world.
The only person that wanted to throw their body around was Brady Martin, and then he broke his collarbone.
I know, and he's the exact guy I'm talking about. Like he used that exact role, but then he got hurt early on. And yeah, I didn't really get all the McKenna hate. Like I thought he played great. Like yeah, like people forget. Like I think so. First off, I think Bedard kind of ruined it for a lot of people because Bedard had like the best tournament ever. Like 3 years. I think he had 24 points in a tournament, which I think is like most or second most all time. Dude, McKenna, he had 4 points against Finland in the bronze medal. I know bronze medal, but still Finland. They still tried. And yeah, I think he had points against Czechia. Like he had points every game. Like I don't know really. Yeah, is he laying guys out? Is he bodying guys? Yeah, did that Stenberg on Sweden really put his name on for first overall? Yeah, but I don't know. All the people are hating on Martone. I get because the whole butt slapping thing and everything like that. Misa, second overall pick, really didn't show much, but I don't know. I didn't get the McKenna hate. I thought it was kind of wild that he was getting hated online, but that's Canada.
Passes were insane. Yeah,
it was just subtle saucer passes that were a joke. Like in the power play, it was automatic. But no, I think he looked incredible. I don't care what people say. Yeah. Other news now. This is kind of low level. I mean, the Hurricanes are trying to trade Kotkaniemi. I mean, no shit. They signed him for an 8-year deal worth almost $5 million. He has 6 points in 25 games.
That's good.
He stinks. I don't know. Has 4 years left. I mean, 4.8 isn't crazy right now, but for a guy put up that amount of numbers, I can't really see anything going on there.
A quick shout out to Sweden for winning it all.
Yeah, that was actually thank you. Yeah, that was cool. That was awesome. I mean, they've won. That was their third win in like 50 years. I was going to
say the last time they won was what, like 2012?
2012. They won in overtime in Canada against Russia. And I remember it was against Russia and it was in Canada, and every single Canadian fan like got a Sweden jersey because they fucking hated Russia. So the whole crowd blew up. I kind of want to talk about it, but not get into it. Have you heard about the Ottawa Senators and this rumor that's going around?
Dude, I didn't understand. I just saw Brady Tkachuk's interview afterwards because I know that they were talking about Linus Ullmark and how he's taken a step away from the team. But I was like, didn't think anything of it. It was like, to me, it's the same as Joseph Woll. Like, he's obviously not just going to say anything. But I haven't heard what the rumors are.
So the Linus Ullmark took a leave of absence a few weeks ago. Hope everything's okay. Like, I mean, but then like this Fred Nolan sends, like, I don't know, he's an unverified Twitter user, like nothing. I don't know how many followers we have, but he's unverified, right? So, and he basically tweeted saying he shared details that Allmark cheated on his wife. And I don't know if it's regained trust or anything like that, he told his wife that a lot of guys on the team have cheated on their wives. And then Allmark's wife told all the wives or girlfriends about this. And now there's like implosion within the team. And that's why he's still on leave of absence because of all this. And again, unverified Twitter user, people are denying the claims, but then Ottawa comes out and makes a press release.
Yeah,
Why are
that's
you
wild.
acknowledging this more? I feel like if you're acknowledging it more, there's something more to it. Like, I feel like why even acknowledge it? Again, you're talking about, I guess how many fucking followers this guy has. He might have a lot more because of this situation. But
that's crazy.
Let's see here. Fred Nolan.
Just air out everyone's laundry. That's crazy. Even if it's not true. Imagine. I
think his account's deactivated.
Yeah, probably. Like, you can't just go around saying stuff like that. It affects people's lives.
Yeah.
Because even if these rumors aren't true, imagine being one of the wives and you now have heard a bunch of rumors about all these husbands on this team, and you're sitting there and you're like, well, how do I bring this up without getting my husband extremely mad because these going around?
No.
But then if my husband is mad and defensive, that's horrible. That's crazy. I did not know what I thought it was going to be.
It's crazy. But I mean, in Ottawa, they're bottom of the Atlantic, bottom of the East. They've been playing bad. Goaltending's been horrible. And I think they got shelled. I can't remember who they got shelled against. It was like 6-2 or something. And I think during that game, they signed James Reimer to a PTO. Their goaltending's in shambles. Again, hopefully Linus Ullmark is nothing crazy. Hopefully it's not that. And hopefully he's getting okay. But Ottawa stinks right now. I want to talk about the Pacific Division. I don't know if you've seen the Pacific Division, but it's horrible.
We'd be first.
Horrible. We'd be first in Vegas. I mean, Vegas, Edmonton at the top. LA's there. San Jose's in a playoff spot or maybe in and out. But they stink. It's crazy when you look at the top three of the Pacific compared to like top three of like the Central. It's not even close.
Yeah, it's not close. It's ridiculous.
Even the bottom teams of the Central. Like Chicago's been on a massive skid, but when Bedard was healthy, they were playing good. Bedard's back. I think he didn't have a point in his first game, but the second game he had like 3 assists, so he's back. But I mean, it'd be embarrassing as an Oilers fan if they can't make the playoffs with how shitty that fucking division is. And also McDavid and MacKinnon. I mean, we say about it every week. 18-game point streak for McDavid.
Yeah,
they're tied at 78 points in like 45, 44 games. Nate has 36 goals in 44 games. McDavid has 30 goals in 45 games, but MacKinnon is a plus 48, while McDavid's a plus 2.
Oh, so we're getting Edmonton fans mad.
Well, it's just crazy. It's just that's like McDavid plays all the time. Like he's on there all the time. And I mean, I looked up, so I made a video that's coming out on Monday. Well, I guess we're probably on Wednesday. It's already be out. I did a mid-season awards kind of update. Man, I looked at FanDuel and all the odds and everything. McKinnon's right now the runaway favorite for MVP. Celebrini's actually second, and I called that. I think if San Jose makes the playoffs, I think you have to consider him. McDavid's there. Ilya Sorokin's there. Dude, the rookie of the year, Schaefer's a minus 550. Like,
Dude, I
think he's been unreal, but I think Demidov, I think it's a little crazy. Like, I don't know. He's been awesome, but I guess the crazy odds.
But like,
I guess,
a rookie defenseman. He's now averaging almost 25 minutes a night. The last time we did this podcast last week, it was 23 minutes a night. So, like, it's insane.
It's crazy.
To be a rookie defenseman, you're what? He's what? 19?
19. I think he might be 18, if I'm being honest.
You know how fucked that is?
Yeah, it's crazy. And I looked at the Norris, and I mean, I think Cale Makar's the favorite, but I've heard obviously, but he's a minus 600. Like, Hughes has been insane on Minnesota. He had 4 assists last night.
Yeah.
Werenski's been great. Minus 600 is kind of crazy.
I think that line will change.
It should. And Sorokin leading the Vezina, which I don't think people realize how good he's been. The reason they're second in their division.
Yeah, Sorokin's been gross.
He's been awesome. Detroit Red Wings, they're still buzzing. I mean, Tom McClellan was up there for Coach of the Year. I like him as a sneaky vote, especially if Detroit can keep this on. They've had a history of kind of collapsing the last few years, but I mean, this team's kind of built from top down. I mean, the Brinket's at a point a game. Lucas Raymond's at a point a game. Kane scored his 500th goal the other day. Everyone's doing their part. Goaltending solid, nothing crazy, but solid. I love Mo Seider. He was like top 5 in Norris voting, which I love. Simon Evans has been great. Axel Sandin Pellikka, their first round defenseman from a few years ago, is playing great. I mean, they're absolutely buzzing at the top of the Atlantic right now. They beat Montreal like 3 or 4-0 on Saturday, which is a big win for them. Another team that's in shambles, like the Ottawa Senators, is the New Jersey Devils. They're 2-7-1 in their last 10. They're tied for second last in the East. They're trying to force Dougie Hamilton out of town. Apparently, they're trying to trade him to San Jose, I think, this summer, but he has a 10-team no trade. I'm sure, obviously, San Jose was on that 10 team. I don't know what to do now. Their issue, they're buzzing at the start. I think we're praising them. Jack Hughes gets cut, a Chicago cut by Frank the Tank.
Don't put that on Frank. Don't put that
and then he comes back and they still suck. Like, I don't know. And there's Fire Fitzy chance. Luke Hughes scores twice on his own net and gets booed.
That's what you want.
I was asking this to everyone in my family. So he got booed pretty heavily because he legit like scored twice on his net, like poked one in and then one like he completely shot in his own net, like Troy Stetcher against Edmonton a few months ago. Are you pro or anti booing, like a single person on the ice? Booing, not like anything else. You know, we talk about the whole Marner stuff, not anything else, not throwing, like just strictly booing.
Yeah, I think it's funny.
I'm all for booing. Like maybe not booing like a 19, 20-year-old. Maybe that's a little bit much, but like, I don't know. I don't feel bad for some of these kids. They make $9 million.
Yeah,
I don't think it affects them that much.
Dude, when Cutter Gauthier goes back and Trevor Zegras scores a goal against Anaheim and hits the phone call, Sully, that's awesome. And then and afterwards he goes, lots of cheers for me. Lots of booze for him.
It's just like, I don't know. Like, I don't really feel bad for these athletes. Man. It's hard for me to feel bad for athletes.
I think it depends on the sport. Like, I mean, football, like any team sport, I think it's fine. Like, even like the Ryder Cup, like in Europe. But then there's a line, obviously. Like, you know, bring up family and stuff like that. That's too far.
No, I'm talking strictly just booing.
Just boo the person.
Boo,
boo the
I feel bad for this kid. It's like, that sucks. So he's going to go to fucking Nobu Sushi, then go to his $9 million condo. Like, I don't really feel bad for those players.
You know what we do at work? When we bring out,
boo each other?
Yeah. Whenever. Because we have to bring out orders. So like we bring out physical copies of orders for paper and bring it to everyone and they all boo me.
See? Hey, Betty, iron sharpens iron. That's what it is, right? Man. Yeah. Iron sharpens iron. Last little thing, I don't know. I didn't realize how much they've fallen apart, but the Ducks have fallen apart.
Yeah, dude.
I knew they were slipping. I know they've lost 9 in a row.
9 in a row is tough.
Leo has gone cold. I mean, he's still almost at a point per game. That shows how good he was. Dolstol looked bad in Anaheim. I mean, you're in that Pacific Division, so anything can happen. You can kind of turn it around. But
a bit of a mid-season slump.
Yeah. But I like that team, so I still have faith in them. All right, let's get into some Leafs talk. Some very, very positive Leafs stuff. This is a positive morning. Morning.
I'm waking up a little bit.
I wrote down update. Do we need Stolarz? I mean, I love Stolarz, but I mean, Hildeby and Woll have been insane.
Hildeby's been insane,
and Hildeby's that big fucking player, that like a big size like Stolarz is.
In the game against Philly, he played insane.
Oh, he's unbelievable, and like. I don't know. I think Friedman tweeted about this. Like, if Stolarz, because I think Stolarz is like close coming back. I think he's going with them on this Midwest trip. He's like at Colorado tonight, 10 o'clock. I'll see how that goes. Haven't lost at home, so we'll see. Or at least regulation at home.
Colorado has the best home. Like, they've won 17 or 18 games at home, and we're second with like 16 record, now. Yeah. But we're last. Like they're first in home wins and road wins. We're second in home wins, last in road wins. I think we have 6 road wins all year.
Yeah, we suck on the road. But yeah, like Friedman said, like if Stolarz comes healthy, kind of comes back to playing how he did before the deadline, you can definitely see one of those 3 goalies in play at the market. A lot of teams would love another goalie to kind of solidify, like talk about Ottawa. But something like that. I don't think Toronto would ever trade one of their goalies to Ottawa. Fuck that. Unless it's like for like 2 first-round picks. But
Or get
yeah,
Brady
I mean,
Tkachuk.
just yeah. Well, I'll do that. But yeah, just great stretch here. We only allowed 2 goals in 3 games. Florida 4-1. Woll was awesome. The 1 goal is just a crazy bounce. And I didn't know like Carlo was back. There was no announcement that he was back, and he has been playing awesome.
Yeah,
He has been playing like the game against Vancouver. He just bodied guys, blocked shots. He was awesome against Florida. Yeah, again, people can shit on that trade all they want, but at the end of the day, I'm happy with how he's playing right now. Can't look at what the other return's doing, right? He's been playing great in Boston, but that pass from Knies to Matthews was disgusting.
Yeah, it's gross.
Philadelphia, huge 2-1 OT win. Lawton in his game back. I think he played like 6.
This was so nice because
It's crazy.
at work, when it's a 7:00 game, usually I can catch the end of the 3rd period on my lunch break.
Yeah.
And usually I'm watching the 3rd period. I'm watching the Leafs lose in overtime. This was the very first time it happened where I watched the Leafs win. I got to watch Lawton shorthander, and I got to watch Zegras. The announcers suck off Zegras about how good his shootout percentage is, and then he gets a breakaway. Like, oh, the shootout king. Oh. And then Hildeby makes a save, and Johnny T goes through the legs, and Cowan fucking snipes it.
Cowboy.
Oh.
Awesome.
So
And
nice.
and then Cowboy had this, I guess you can call it a fire, a scruff or whatever against Vancouver.
Did you see Domi on the bench? Domi on the bench.
He was loving it.
He's like, that's my boy.
But you see, like him, do you see Domi in his fight? He was smiling while he was feeding Pettersson the whole time. Yeah, this is the way that we wanted him to play.
At Pettersson?
Like the Vancouver coach?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he's screaming at Pettersson on the bench after the Leafs scored. Yeah.
Oh, God. They're in shambles, but this is like this is where my brother wants them to be. You know, this is where he wants them to be.
Oh, we want McKenna.
You want McKenna, or he's like, I was like, do you want McKenna, Stenberg, or Verov? He's like, I'll take any of them. Like, give me any of them. Give me any of them. No, this is kind of where you want to be. But yeah, man, this is kind of how I think Toronto is either tied or a point out of the playoffs right now.
I think last time I checked, we were in 5th.
Yeah, so because Buffalo. I mean, again, Buffalo had that I think 10 or 11 game streak. Dude. They had a 10-game win streak. They lost that one, but then they won 3 or 4 games in a row. So they're playing great.
Yeah. We're a point behind. We're a point behind the Bruins and the Sabres right now.
Yeah. So we have a tough Western stretch coming on. We got Colorado tonight. Obviously, this comes out on the 14th. So we'll have Colorado play Utah. I think I said versus Colorado. I think it's in Colorado. Yeah, it's 10:00 game. Yeah, so it's in Colorado.
That's huge.
Then we play Vegas, January 15th, and then 17th we play the Winnipeg Jets again in Winnipeg. And Jackson, next time we're on this pod, I think we're gonna be talking about Marner's return in Toronto, which I think is the 24th. So
that's Kevin's birthday, dude. The weekend of my brother's birthday is insane.
It's crazy.
It's
crazy. The UFC. Yeah.
You have UFC. You have the championship games for the conference championship games for the NFL, and then you also have Marner's return to Toronto.
Yeah. Well, I'll be booing at the TV. I mean, a great stretch of hockey. This is kind of the hockey they wanted them to play. It would be even better if Joshua would be back, but I think he bruised his liver or something crazy. In that Detroit game, he missed someone, then he bent his body against the boards. He went so hard, so he bruised his liver or an organ or something. So I don't know what the timeline for that is. But Michelli's been playing great, actually, too.
Michelli's been
he's been a lot better. Yeah, a lot better. Let's get in the NFL. Before we start about wild card, let's talk about the carousel of coaches that have been fired. I'll let you take away.
I texted you this. I think this might be, I don't know. Maybe I'm just paying attention more. This, to me, feels like the most coaches fired before the Super Bowl ever.
For wild card weekend. Like, it was 8.
Yeah. So you have Harbaugh got fired. Gannon got fired from Arizona. Raheem Morris and the GM got fired, which this is what I really wanted to dump was owners of football teams. Like, first of all, Jonathan Gannon, they the Arizona Cardinals post for his birthday, and then they fire him the next day. Raheem Morris hugs Arthur Blank after the game, immediately gets fired 4 hours later. Be like, remember that moment we shared? Actually, that was all a facade. Pete Carroll one and done in Las Vegas. Stefanski out in Cleveland, which I think it was just time. Lions get rid of their offensive coordinator, John Morton. Probably good. Cowboys get rid of Matt Eberflus, their defensive coordinator. He hasn't been able to seem to put it together ever since he was the head coach of the Bears.
I don't know. Yeah, he might not get a job soon, or maybe it's going to be a shitty job.
No.
Soon.
McDaniels is out of Miami.
Yeah.
A lot of people did not believe me when I said he was going to be fired. They were like, oh, if he was going to do it now, which apparently the coach was all in, or the ownership was all in on him helping with the new GM and everything. And then McDaniels went into a meeting supposedly and
gassed him.
Came out of the meeting and said, yeah, we're not actually going to go with you. And I mean, I think Kingsbury out in the Commanders was kind of a mutual decision.
They parted ways with both their OC and DC.
Yeah.
I think Joe Witt was more of like, yeah, you're getting the fuck out of here, where Kingsbury was definitely more of a mutual thing. Their defense was one of the worst in the league, but I know Jaden Daniels and some of the offense is not very happy.
No.
I mean, Kingsbury is one of the top offensive minds in the NFL,
No.
So wouldn't hate him coming to Buffalo. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I know Joe Brady, I think he is interviewing with Baltimore. I think they're going to wait till after the Super Bowl. I don't know if they're wait after this weekend. I'm not sure when they're going to do the interview.
You'll probably wait until, usually it's like the reason why Baltimore interviewed with the Broncos coaches is because the Broncos had a bye week, but usually you'll wait until the team is kaput.
What do you think? I don't know. I mean, Harbaugh's going to get a job. I mean, I'm not really too worried about that. Stefanski's going to get a job. Pete Carroll, retire, please. You're 75. I mean, Raheem Morris had his moments in Atlanta. I don't know. Jonathan Gannon, I'm not too. Maybe probably a coordinator job.
Out of all of these head coaches, Harbaugh will get a head coaching job. Stefanski will get a head coaching job. And then, there's too many good coordinators on other teams.
Well, McDaniels would for sure get an OC job if he wants one somewhere. Lions would be intriguing. Yeah. I feel like he's going to test out to see some head coaching jobs. I don't know what.
Really
I think
he's a great head coaching job that's open right now. Obviously, I mean, the Ravens is good. Yeah. I still think, I don't know. Ravens need a defensive-minded coach. And I think a big reason, the reason why Harbaugh is gone is because it was just time. Stefanski, I think he just ran its course in Cleveland. He's a great coach, though. You can't.
He won 2 Coach of the Years.
Yeah, you
or
can't.
At least one. I can't remember.
You can't
what,
say he's not a great coach, even though you're just in Cleveland. Yes, it sucks.
Yeah. Was it on him for wanting to get rid of Baker and bring in Deshaun? Was that kind of the big turning point?
I don't know how much it was on him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how much it was on him or the ownership. I'm sure he probably had a hand in it. I mean, you go back to 2018, they beat the Steelers in the wild card round 48-27.
Yeah, and then they play the Chiefs, I think, the next game. Chiefs or Bengals, I can't remember.
I don't remember. They lost.
Yeah. But yeah, no, he'll get a job. McDaniels, he'll get an OC job if he wants it. I mean, I know the Lions would be very intriguing. Mm-hmm. The Bills, if Joe Brady leaves. But yeah, and I wrote down there, Rachaad White deuces, because he basically just posted on a story that he's out. And everyone's like, oh, okay, see ya, I guess.
I mean, that's the other thing, too. So Todd Bowles is a good coach, but, you need a new offensive coordinator, and Liam Cohen was obviously a big reason why the Bucs were good. And obviously, you watch what Liam Cohen did yesterday and what he did with the Jags all year. The Jags were a good team, man. They were on an 8-game win streak, and the Bills said, "Oh, not 9."
Yep. All right, you ready to get some wild card here? Maybe save the Bills for the last one.
Yeah, we'll kind of go in order.
So we can talk about. We don't have to go Bills last. We just go in order. I don't really care.
I'll go in order of when the games were. So you had Panthers-Rams Saturday, and the game looked like it was going to be god-awful. Yeah. It looked at the beginning of the game it was going to be an absolute blowout, and then
10.5 point spread for the Rams at the
Matt
beginning.
Stafford did everything or the Rams almost did everything to like not win the game.
Yeah, I know.
And even with Matt Stafford throwing for 3 touchdowns, like, I don't know. Like, I really thought when it got down to the wire there, I was like, oh my God, the Panthers are going to win. I didn't think Stafford was going to be able to put together that drive.
Yeah.
He did. And the end of the game for the Panthers, it just kind of shows Bryce Young's inexperience in the playoffs. But also, like, you just need a field goal to tie it. You would like whatever the offensive coordinator. I don't know if Canales is running the offense or who their offensive coordinator is, but those plays were ridiculous. You need to get to at least the 50-yard line. You can trust your kicker. Like, you need to get to the 50 or the 40 and hit a long one and hopefully take it to overtime. But the fact that the Panthers put up 31 in their first playoff games in 2015, you can't really be upset. That's a good young team. I think the next year in the AFC or NFC South, it's between them and the Saints.
Yeah.
Unless the Bucks make a real big move at offensive coordinator, like the NFC South is kind of getting back to what it used to be a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I mean, Coker was awesome. He had like 130 yards. McMillan is going to be an absolute problem next year. Yeah.
As an undrafted free agent to have a kid put up that much and make those catches was ridiculous.
Yeah. And also, dude, that Parkinson touchdown was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Off shoulder, basically spinorama into the end zone was nuts.
Yeah.
And I mean, good for the Panthers. I mean, that was a tight game. I honestly think when they scored, I can't remember if it was Bryce Young or who scored the last touchdown for the Panthers. I was like, I know it's Matt Stafford, but this is looking good. But then it was looking good till then he just throws an absolute dot to Parkinson.
Yeah, that was what I thought. I was like, even though there's that much time left, I was like, man, I don't know. They especially with the way the defense played in the second half. Like, the defense played pretty well in the second half. The first half, they're dog shit and getting dog walked.
Chuba Hubbard, great game too. After be kind of having up and down season, but then Rico Dowdle didn't get a lot of touches.
I didn't realize Rico Dowdle was kind of injured because I was texting Taylor's cousin and I were texting all weekend about betting. I made some money. Let me tell you. I made some money. Lost some money yesterday. But I was texting and I didn't take any Dowdle over. I took Chuba Hubbard's over instead. He texted me and he goes, "Why did you not tell me?" And I go, "I didn't think he was injured. I was just, Chuba Hubbard's over was set at like 50. It wasn't bad." Jesus I was Christ. Like, all right. But yeah, shout out the Rams.
Yeah. Bears, Packers. And again, like, it's just this fucking team, these cardiac Bears, dude. Like,
the Bears are kind of the Bills of the NFC. Right?
Yeah, I know they are. They're never out of it. They wait till the last minute. I mean, Jordan Love, 4 touchdowns. He did what he could. Romeo Dobbs had played great. Golden had his first touchdown late in the game.
Yeah,
he had his best game of the season.
I didn't realize he didn't have a touchdown.
I didn't either until the announcer said it. And I was like, what the fuck? And Colson Loveland's gone better every single week.
He had 9 receptions for 137 yards and a touchdown.
He's, like you said, the Bills, like, it's like Kincaid. Like, you just find your tight end. Like, it's just, really that's good. And we're talking about, the draft, like Warren over him. And Warren's still insane, but talking about like a receiving tight end and a monster, like, that's Loveland. Like, he's a fucking tank. And dude, it's just Caleb. First off, that 4th and 8 throw to Odunze clutching the end of the game was insane. He has one of the craziest throws I've ever seen. Yeah. And dude, it's just, I was texting this, Caleb in the final 9 minutes, you could arguably say final 6 minutes of a game, might be the best quarterback I've ever seen. But going up to that point, you're still like, is this the guy? Like, I don't know. But then, like, the final minutes he's insane.
I thought Ben Johnson was being a little bit too cocky. Those 4th downs in the first half, I'm like, what are we doing? You're on your own 34-yard line.
Yeah.
And then it's quick. They're up 21-6. And then out of nowhere, Packers only score fucking 6 points in the second half. And the Bears put up 24 points. It's like, what the fuck?
They're doing it 27-16 with 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
For the Packers. It's crazy. And again, talking about the Bills, is just, if the defense can get turnovers, that team will win. Like the Bill, they will win. And they did that. And
McManus missing those kicks is tough.
And he's such a great kicker. He's been a great kicker too. Like, the extra point, the field goal. But fuck, man. Bears Rams. We're gonna talk about that game. I'm pumped for that game. I like it a lot. But
Yeah.
do you go ahead?
I'm so happy the Packers lost.
No, dude, this weekend was incredible. Like Saturday, got home, we got some work done. Great Panthers Rams game. Then you had the Bears Packers game. Awesome. Watched out with my family. Then Sunday morning went for a nice long run. Bills win. My mom and my dad made an awesome lunch. Then steak for dinner.
Attaboy.
49ers win. I mean, it would have been awesome if the Patriots lost, but we'll talk about that one. But
that game was the worst game of the weekend.
It was the worst one. Do you want to talk Bills now, or just get over the Niners game now? What do you want to do?
Let's do Niners now. We'll go in chronological order and skip the Bills.
Fuck the Birds.
Yeah, dude, this game was kind of a little shitty too. Obviously, George Kittle tears his Achilles. That's
horrible. I love George Kittle.
Yeah, it's awful. CMC was unbelievable. Purdy didn't play the best. Like, the quarterback play in this game was not awesome.
That is the most Purdy game ever. He shows so many flashes, like great escaping the pocket, shows some incredible throws, and then two massive picks.
Yeah,
like he has so much talent, but then he'll just kind of do shit like that at the same time.
This was like huge weekend for the 6th seed in the AFC and the NFC. Like, to go on the road. I mean, for the 49ers to go on the road, and this is what I said to you at the beginning of last podcast, is kind of a get back game where they didn't have Purdy last year, or the year or whenever they played it. I think it was last year. He got injured, and for them to come out, squeak out a win in the link and end that season, I don't know if Sirianni's back. Kevin Patula's not back. That's for sure. No, you're not bringing that offense coordinator back.
He's already fired. He's already fired.
Yeah, AJ Brown wasn't really there.
Also a baby.
Yeah,
it's crazy, dude. All year it's been this fucking carousel, and they weren't using you. They finally do use you. You then say they're not using me correctly after you had a 130-yard game. That goes on throughout the whole season, and then Hurts. I mean, I've been showing Hurts, but he threw 3 dots to you, right to your hands. That would have been
crazy drops,
crucial to the game. Drops. And then I don't know what Sirianni was yelling at AJ Brown for. I think it was for getting off the field, so he wouldn't get a penalty because he was kind of lazy getting off the field. I don't know. We're going to see what happens. I can't see AJ Brown being there next season. I know money-wise, it'll be hell to try and move him, but I just can't see them try and move him, or I can't see him not moving him.
Yeah, I don't know. The 49ers didn't. I mean, I think whoever won this game, no matter what, was probably losing the week after.
The Seahawks, yeah, because it would have been, because now the 49ers play the Seahawks, and if the Eagles would have won, it would have been Eagles-Bears.
No, it would have been Eagles-Rams. Oh, no.
No.
Yeah, it would have been Eagles-Bears. Yeah, we won't do this again. We won't do this again.
It would have been Eagles-Bears at Chicago. And then, Rams are the 5th seed, so it would have been Rams-Seahawks. But, I mean, we'll talk about the Seahawks. I think whoever won this game, no matter what, I mean, you never know with the Eagles, but we saw the Bears of the Eagles early on in the season. But, Birds done. Fuck the Birds. All right, you want to get to the Bills now?
Yeah.
Bills!
Just a great game. I wasn't worried at all. I didn't worry. No, I couldn't sit down for the first 20 minutes. Kind of the exact way you wanted the first half. Not the exact way you wanted the first half to go. Huge interception from Shaq Thompson. Yep. And then just defense played really well. Didn't really, to be honest, the defense, in my opinion, played unbelievable in this game.
I thought they played great.
Yeah, I think they played really well. They shut down Trevor. They were going to put up points, but to keep that team that has been an absolute
8-game win streak.
Lawrence has put up at least over 3 touchdowns in the last 8 games. I think over 50% of the time.
Yeah.
So to be able to do that and then to have the passing game going at the same time. The one thing I want to talk about is the end of the half. The most ridiculous, the refs, the play clock clearly goes to 0. The refs, the Jags get set, which is fine. The refs throw a flag and then deliberate about what they're going to do for 10 minutes.
I know.
And they're like, well, there was 1 second on the clock, and there's a defensive penalty. So, and then thank God Cam Little can hit a 68-yarder, but can't hit a 44.
Hey, Jackson, ball don't lie.
Yeah, ball
don't lie.
I was so mad. I was screaming at the TV.
Dude, I was so scared before the game because, like, Cam Little during warm-ups was just hitting logo field goals for like 20 minutes.
Hello.
All right. We're
Hello.
good. He was hitting like logo field goals for like 20 minutes. And it's just like, hey, like if the Jags can just get like 25, 30 yards every play on offense, they can just get a field goal.
Yeah.
But dude, and we were texting about this. Like Josh Allen was the MVP. Like he was the best player. I think 28 for 35, 2 rushing touchdowns, passing touchdown, absolute fucking dime to Kincaid. Dot to Brandon Cooks, like that back shoulder throw,
unbelievable.
That back shoulder throw to fucking Brandon Cooks was insane. But
I can't believe he caught that ball.
I can't believe either. But I don't know, man. Like we said, like people are saying, like Josh Allen can't do this every week. Like he's gonna get his body destroyed. I don't know. I thought guys played good.
Yeah, when
Shakir played good. Shakir had 80 yards. Yeah. Defense played good. Like
when I
talk about fucking Trey
thing,
White and all these fucking guys.
Yeah, when I sent you that thing of the guys talking after the game, it was like Josh Allen was the best player on the field, but he can't do this all the time. I was like, well, okay, I understand he obviously stood out, but the defense played well. Like you go in my opinion, you go into like the Broncos Stadium next week and you play that sort of game where the offense is humming and you can give Josh some time in the pocket. I don't see how we don't pull that game out. Like, the Broncos offense does not scare me, really. You just have to shut down RJ Harvey.
Yeah.
And, like, you know what the Jags got? Like, they ran the ball on us pretty good. And, the 3 back-to-back run plays where they ran for over 10 yards, that pissed me off a bit. But I think the defense...
backup running back, too.
And defense was guessing on those a little too much, and they were expecting more pass plays. And that's what I said to you at the beginning of the week, too, is like, I don't know what type of Jags offense you're going to get. Are they going to commit to the run or commit to the pass? Yeah. And they didn't really commit to either.
No.
And then, I think this just at the end of the game, that pick is not. I saw people saying it's not on Trevor Lawrence. You're throwing a ball directly where Tre'Davious White is like hugging
Jacoby Myers.
Then what's going to happen? It's a fluke tip, the fact that Cole Bishop was standing directly behind him. But, you just don't throw that ball when you have that much time. You had a full minute left. I know you had no timeouts, but you had a full minute left. Just get rid of the ball, live to see another down, and I don't know. I'm the fact that I'm not going to lie to you. I did not think we were winning this game.
I was getting more doubtful as the week went on.
I did not think we were winning this game. The fact that I think Cook at one point had 13 carries or 12 carries for 36 yards. So he's averaging just over 2 yards a carry.
Well, that's the thing. Cook was kind of shut down. I think he finished with 45, something like that. But it was the best run defense in the league. I don't think they allowed a rusher for over 75 yards the whole season. So I knew running could be an issue. But again, Josh Allen, we were talking about Joe Brady earlier. That's probably one of his best called games too. That game against the Jags. I thought that was one of his best called games.
The screen passes. I was watching some film from the Chargers-Jags game, and the Chargers were using screen passes and it was working. And I was like, if there's one fucking game to use a screen pass against, and it's because the Jags play so hard downhill to get to the ball carrier. But when they come down the hill so fast, you immediately get past the ball. And as soon as you get past the ball, to immediately change direction and go back upfield, you've already lost a step. So, I thought overall it was just a great team win.
Yeah.
I thought the defense played well. I thought everyone on offense played well. I mean, Ray Davis's fumble wasn't great, but obviously this is, again, he's already getting tackled and then gets absolutely smashed from the side.
Yeah.
So,
and shout out Josh Allen again. I think he finished that game with 3 different injuries. He hurt his finger on a throw. Someone landed on his knee. Obviously, he's been having an ankle injury, even though apparently he's been feeling good. So,
just about fucking cussed.
Yeah, I know. Trey White was our MVP on defense. He was incredible on the coverage. Well. Awesome. Cole Bishop, obviously, interception.
Shaq Thompson also, I don't know what you do with Terrell Bernard now, because Shaq Thompson was flying.
Played great, yeah. But shout out the Jags. They have a great team there. Trayvon Walker is a menace. on the outside there. Parker Washington, I say it every week. He is when he was out of the game, you can tell their passing game was off.
Yeah.
When he came back, I mean, he got that late touchdown. Like he's a dog. But yeah, Bills move on, play the Broncos. Not much to talk about for this Patriots-Chargers game. Patriots win 16-13. May had his worst first half of at least this season. I don't trust, or I don't care for the PFFs that much. Like it's kind of a stupid, but it's funny. Every one of Chargers O-line were either ranked dead last or second last in their position.
Yeah, this is what I want to get into though. Like,
yeah,
if you watch that first half, and even throughout most of the game, even though Herbert was sacked 6 times, that first half he had time.
Yeah,
he had time, but you could tell he was nervous and he was leaving the pocket before he had to. Like he had time, just receivers weren't getting open. So it was like, I get the O-line criticism, but Herbert, he doesn't have a playoff win, and it's just I feel bad for him, but at the same time, it's like, man, you gotta stick to your guns. And like he was running and he was trying to do it himself, but you have weapons. You just need to find the ball and trust yourself to get the ball there. And I think he was. It's just this game was an absolute snorefest until a Hunter Henry touchdown.
Yeah, it was bad. And the Patriots D-line, they were just stunting the fuck out of that Chargers O-line, and they just got right down the seam to Herbert. I agree with you the first half. That second half, they had nothing.
In the second half, they had nothing.
Herbert was getting fucking killed. Yeah. Herbert was getting killed in that second half, and he was running. I think he was their leading rusher. I think he had like 60-something yards. But, yeah, I mean, May in the first half didn't look great. Second half, I think he had 170 yards, looked a lot better. He was running the ball. I don't really have much else to say on this game. Kind of a shitty game.
No, it was a shitty game.
Steelers Texans, we got that tonight, so I think Texans will take care of them. But
yeah, I'm a little worried about that game. Because I've got currently a $5 parlay of every single game that I picked, and currently I've picked every single game this weekend correctly. And my cash out right now is sitting, it's $5 to pay at $150, and my cash out's sitting at $85 right now. I'm a little skeptical about these Texans.
And you have the Texans?
I have the Texans in one parlay, and then I have the Steelers in another one.
I don't know, man. You got Rodgers back in the playoffs. We'll see, but we'll see if Houston's defense is kind of continuing it on. But we'll talk about the divisional round. I know we can't talk about the one game, but we can kind of talk about how Patriots would fare against both those teams. We'll start with the NFC. Seahawks 49ers. I mean, I think this game's going to end up exactly how it ended up 2 weeks ago. Like, I think it's going to, my lock of the week actually is the under for this game. I think it's 38.5. I got, I think what it is. I think the lines are already out for some of these games. I had them up here on my phone. The 49ers the Seahawks are, come on, ESPN here.
They got to be like 0.5.
There's 6.5. 6.5 favorites.
God damn.
I mean, I don't know Kittle, but they have Trent Williams back, who's one of the best O-linemen in the league. But yeah, I like the under for this game at 38.5. I think the same thing. If you can shut down CMC, that offense is done. And the Seattle defense was incredible last week or 2 weeks ago.
Interesting. Like, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what type of Darnold to get. Darnold rode a high of the Vikings going into last year, and then lost the last 2 games and got booted from them. And I don't, obviously, surrounded by a little bit more. I mean, not a little bit more talent, but he has a better running game for sure with this team. Purdy's been there though. Purdy has playoff experience. This kind of, at this point, it's next man up mentality, and that the other guy, Jake Tongas. He got a lot of playing time this year at tight end when Kittle was out in halfway through the season, and he's a pretty good tight end. He's a pretty good blocking tight end and receiving tight end, and you're learning from one of the best to ever do it from George Kittle. So I don't know. Yeah, if they can, their defense is unreal. If they can shut down Christian McCaffrey and keep Brock Purdy from scrambling, then I think, the Seahawks can easily walk away with it. But at the same time, I like the Niners.
I like the Niners by the points for sure. I think 6.5 is a lot of points.
6.5 is a lot.
But I will say it's in Seattle, one of the best fan bases in the fucking league, best arenas. So we'll see. But I'm interested about that one. Bears, Rams. Let's see what the line is. Rams are, come on. Rams are 4.5 point favorites. Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, it's just because of Puka.
Yeah, Puka's been a dog. I mean, it's the team that you want to have a pass rush against is the Rams, and the Bears have one of the worst pass rushes in the NFL. So, I like the Bears. I like the Bears. Like I this cardiac Bears. I will not go against them, and I think that I love I think the over was like 51.5. I love the over for this game. I think this is gonna be a shootout.
At some point, you can't get down that much in the playoffs. Like I get it,
yeah,
but against this high-powered of an offense in the Rams, like the Packers are good. They have obviously Jordan Love is good.
They don't have Puka and Devontae Adams.
No, they don't have this much of a high-powered offense. Kyron Williams can run that ball. Like Josh Jacobs didn't do much yesterday.
He's been hurt all year though.
Yeah,
so that's what's kind of like
I don't know. I like the Bears at home. That fan base was buzzing. So
the cheese, dude. The fans with all the cheese graters had me dying.
There's a guy that had a break a Parmesan, dude.
No. Multiple fans had fucking actual cheese graters, like grating cheese. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I like the Bears. The Rams, incredible offense. Sometimes Stafford, I think part of my take said this. Rams could be the best team in the NFL. They just kind of play with their food a lot of times in the season. They let teams back into it. They let teams back into it. But we'll see. I mean, again, the Chicago weather. Caleb loves playing in the cold. Stafford play in Detroit, play in LA. He's not used to playing in the cold. We'll see. But yeah, I'm very pumped for this game.
Yeah, me too.
All right. I mean, we don't know Patriots versus Steelers or Texans. I like Patriots. I mean,
if it's the Texans, I like the Texans. If it's the Steelers, I mean, the Steelers already beat the Patriots once this year. And that's kind of like I don't know, that's old versus young. That game would be really interesting to me. That game is almost more interesting to me than Patriots-Texans, because Patriots-Texans, just how good can that pass rush be against Drake May, and can CJ Stroud put together an offense, which is like literally what is going to happen tonight. It's like, how good can your pass rush be against Aaron Rodgers? And Aaron Rodgers is not very mobile, but God, he can get the ball out quick. And what type of CJ Stroud showing up? Is he throwing 3 interceptions, or is he throwing for 4 touchdowns and 300 yards?
Yeah. All right, Jackson. I think it's Saturday. We're not sure what time Saturday. I feel like it'll likely be the morning game, because then Seahawks 49ers at night. But Denver Bills. Denver's number 1 seed, going a mile high.
Storyline of this game is how many points can we... If we can put up over 20 points, 25 points, we win the game.
Yeah.
Yes, Denver's defense has been buzzing, but they're almost my 3 defense in the league now. As of now, obviously you have Pat Surtain, but again, this is where the Bills not having a number 1 wide receiver kind of works out in their favor, because yes, you have Pat Surtain. What Pat Surtain's going to line up across from Brandon Cooks or Khalil Shakir? Okay, you still have Keon Coleman, Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox. It really, having a number 1 corner, and they have Riley Moss in the safety, and they're an unbelievable defense, but I don't know. I feel like we can still put up points against them. Their run defense is not quite as good as the Jags, so I think we get James Cook involved early and often, and then see what we can do with Josh. We just have to limit the sacks, and we have one of the best O-lines in the NFL. So that's going to be a storyline for this week, is that the trenches is what is going to determine this game.
Yeah, I'm pumped for it. Broncos are 1.5 favorites. Over-unders 46.5. The Broncos are actually 3-9 against the spread as favorites this season, so we'll see. Again, I don't Bo Nix during the stretch. He was not great. He's definitely not afraid to airmail it out. He's at a multiple 45 plus attempts games. But we get the Bo Nix and get James Cook going. I'm confident in the Bills.
It's the same thing. We'll probably have Maxwell Harrison back this week. They don't really have a super speedy, Troy Franklin's fast, Cortland Sutton's fast, but they're not crazy fast. So I think you're going to see a lot of zone. And you really just have to limit RJ Harvey, keep Bo Nix in the pocket. And we need a bigger game from our pass rush next week. Yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting. This is obviously a different Denver team than we played last year in the wild card. Last year, had 1 touchdown, and it was the first play of the game for Denver, and then we just ripped off 45 points, and it was game over. So
Go Bills, baby.
Go Bills.
All right.
Let's get into a little
few,
college football.
Yeah, college football. Miami, Ole Miss. Miami 31-27. Crazy game. I mean, Carson Beck played great. Malachi Toney is insane on Miami. Lacey played great.
Redshirt freshman.
Yeah, Shambles started off very slow, but second half played a lot better.
Second half, he turns into Patrick Mahomes.
I know. It was insane. And yeah, I mean, the U is going to the national championship. I mean, I don't know what you got to say here, but that was a crazy game.
It was an insane game, and it really sucks that they're going to get absolutely dog walked by Indiana.
They're going to get dog walked. I promise you, when Indiana wins, I'll have pants on. I'm going to take the belt off my pants, and I'm going to start doing belt to ass.
Yeah,
that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, the Old Miss Miami game was really good, but it just got overshadowed by the fact that Indiana put up 56. Mendoza had 177 yards and 5 touchdowns.
He just pinpoint. And I don't know, we talked about this. Like, do I think he is a blue chip? Like, when Burrow was getting drafted first, all these guys. No, I'm not fucking Monday quarterback. I'm not. But like, I don't know. I saw some guy saying he's a 4th round quarterback. It's like, I don't know what you're watching. I know maybe his arm mechanics maybe are different. He's a bit stiffer than
but that's everyone. Like Josh Allen's arm mechanics until his 3rd year were way different than what it was in college. He would just heave the ball and it was total strength.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. If Indiana wins and they go undefeated, like you almost have to talk about them in the same breath as like the 2019 LSU team. LSU had a lot more talent. I'm not saying that Indiana has more talent, but just total domination.
Yeah.
Overall.
I mean, they have a serial killer as their coach too. Curt Cignetti is a fucking maniac.
Dude,
and
this guy,
they talked about like the NIL between Indiana and Oregon. Oregon paid like millions and millions more, but basically every single starter for Indiana was a 4th-year starter.
Yeah. Oregon,
they're just dogs.
Oregon also had 5 or like I think 7 5-star recruits and like 52 4-star recruits.
Yeah.
Miami had 7 4-star recruits and that was it.
So that was the I was talking about, the 4-star and 5-star, then but the 4th-year starters for Indiana. Like it's just
I mean, is it super like from a longevity standpoint? Can Indiana keep up this kind of dominance? Probably not. Like you lose a lot of guys. But at the same time, when you have just an absolute dog as a coach in Curt Cignetti, like I trust Curt Cignetti over Mario Cristobal a million times over.
Yeah.
And Carson Beck, played well in that game, but the couple bad interceptions, like led them on a good drive. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I thought for sure they were going to get a stop, and Ole Miss was going to win that game.
Me too. But yeah, I mean, we'll talk about that game because obviously it's we got a bit of a break before that one. Indiana versus Miami. Before we get into some of our segments here, a little PGA. What are your thoughts on the whole Koepka situation? Do you think the PGA should allow him to come back?
No, if he wants to come back, I think
he said he wants to come back.
Oh, did he? I
think he did.
I thought he was saying that. I thought he just was taking a year off. And that he wasn't even the only event he wanted to play in was the Masters.
Let's see. No, Brooks Koepka applies for PGA Tour reinstatement yesterday.
Oh, well,
yeah.
Let him back. The PGA is better when he's on it. Then I hope Bryson comes back too.
Yeah, I think Bryson already signed though. So that's a shitty thing. I know they tried to go after Akshay, but he turned it down. He's like, "Yeah, fuck you. I'm not going over there."
No, yeah, Akshay wants to win on tour. Yeah, that's the thing. I think this year for the PGA was overall probably the best year that you could have. Scotty going on an absolute tear. Rory winning the Masters. Like you have guys now. It's like kind of the changing of the guard a little bit. Rory's getting older. He's won his Masters. You gonna see him play fucking as many events a year?
Yeah.
No. Probably not. He's going to play the big events, the signature events, and then play in the championships, and that's it, the majors.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. All right. Lock of the week, I had the over for the Bills Jags. I think it was at 52.5, and the game ended at 51.
Dude, it was so nice. It was 51.5 before the game.
It was a 50. Yeah. So, this week I have the under for the Seattle and 49ers game. I'm not sure where it's at. I think right now it's at 38.5. So I like the under again for that game. I think, I mean, Seattle or San Fran could, do some more scouting because obviously they played them 2 weeks ago, but Seattle can do the same thing. So I like the under for that game. What do you got for the lock?
Josh Allen anytime.
There you go. Yeah,
It just turns out James Cook anytime was not a good pick.
Yeah. For Bet the Farm, I was close. I had the Eagles, so I'm going Bills. I'm gonna go Texans. I mean, well, we don't know Texans Steelers, so if it's
dude,
Texans,
I might hit the lock of the week or the Bet the Farm
for this current week, right?
Yeah, because my Bet the Farm, the only difference was I had the Niners and you had the Eagles. So if the Texans win,
So for divisional, I got the Bills. I have the Patriots against the Steelers, but Texans against the Patriots.
Okay.
Seahawks, and I got the Bears. The Bears.
All right, I respect that. I got Bills, and it doesn't matter who the Patriots play. I'll take the Patriots. I got the Niners, and then I got the Rams.
Niners. Ooh, I mean, dude, you're talking about a guy who's red hot right now in betting, and I don't take him. I've been getting killed, so I can't take every single one of these bets, but this guy's fucking hitting every single one.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I got screwed yesterday on the Bills game and the late game. Like, the Patriots games, Stephon likes to continue to fuck me over. I over 30 yards receiving is what I had for Stephon Diggs. He finished with 16.
Yeah.
So yeah, those kind of fucked me. But the weekend before, I was up 500. I think this weekend will finish being up 200.
There you go,
dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna ride it while it's hot, and then I've never made so many withdrawals from my Bet365 account. It's ridiculous.
The 10 wild card commandments did pretty well. Low risk hit. Caleb 1 pass. Drake May and Puka over. Would have had the medium risk, but James Cook didn't get the over. He had like 45 yards.
Yeah.
But Stafford 1+. High risk, I mean, didn't get the over. No Jalen Hurts, no Diggs, but Josh Allen and Purdy got theirs. But this week, this one's a bit harder because we don't know the one game, but divisional commandments basically based off 3 games. So
I like that.
A lot.
I like it.
I mean,
I like it.
Yeah. So how about you go ahead and rip these off here?
Low risk. You got 3 picks. You're taking Josh Allen anytime. James Cook over. JSN over. Medium risk, you're adding 2 onto that. You're taking Caleb over in the under in the 49ers Hawks game. High risk, you're adding a total of 5 onto the 5 you already have. You're taking Khalil Shakir over. RJ Harvey over. I hate that. DeAndre Swift anytime, Loveland over, and Puka over. So your divisional commandments, if you're going to take the full high risk, you're taking Josh Allen anytime, James Cook over, JSN over, Caleb over, under in this 49ers Hawks game, Shakir over, RJ Harvey over, DeAndre Swift anytime, Loveland over, Puka over. Go Bills.
Yeah, I always have to throw in one against the Bills because I don't want to just dick ride them the whole time. And like we said, it is, if they can get RJ Harvey going, that's what can lead the Broncos' success. But no, I like the Bills.
What? They won't.
They won't. He'll suck. Before we sign off here, I did get a new job, and if everyone can go follow Card Central, the new job is we sell these self-serving kiosks. And so in those kiosks, it's packs or boxes of different types of entertainment cards. We have hockey, we have basketball, we have baseball, we have like SpongeBob cards. Dude, the industry, so this is the industry I'm in now, and it's crazy how expensive. Like, I work where there's a lot of streamers and stuff like that. They pack cards. What?
No, continue, sorry. Continue shouting out your new job. That's my bad. That's my bad.
Yeah, like one kid, he pulled a 1-of-1 Cooper flag at the office, and all you hear is, "Oh my god, oh my god!" And on our website, that card sold for $160,000.
Oh my god!
So so it's cool. So right now, our only kiosk is in Upper Canada Mall in Newmarket. Go follow that account. Today is Monday, so the first post will be posted today, but obviously it'll be Wednesday. So go check that out, as well as go check out Buds Mafia. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Spotify, and follow us on X, TikTok, and Instagram. Go Buds, go Bills.
Packers are expected to work out a deal with head coach Matt LaFleur in the next coming days.
Congratulations, Matt LaFleur.
Per Adam Schefter. That's wild. I thought he was going to get fired.
I thought he was too. But go Bills, go Buds, and hopefully we have a nice great either Sunday or Monday conversation after a Bills dub over the Broncos. I'll see you later, Jackson.
See you, brother.
Tavares coming out, sends it in a goal. They score! They score! Holy MacKinnon, they score! Morgan Riley! Mo Riley! The Leafs have won it! They're going to the second round!
Gonna run for it, he got it! And there he goes! Inside the 10, the 5! Oh, the play of the year in the NFL!